Hey everyone, welcome to story time, and today I'm going to read you Giraffes Can't Dance. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off of the tree, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Like he was trying to run around and then he fell. Now, every year in Africa, they hold a jungle dance. Every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad. Poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really bad. Like all of them are hanging out and dancing. Some zebras, a lion, some hippos. It's a whole bunch of animals in there. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps did the cha-cha with a Latin feel, and 8 baboons teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked towards the floor. The lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," the animals all sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird." How do you think that made the giraffe feel? I bet he felt pretty sad when all of his friends were laughing at him. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted on the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off the dance floor and he started to walk home. He'd never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Poor giraffe. Then he found a little clearing. He looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket who had seen Gerald earlier on. "But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song." Listen to the swaying grass, listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those of the branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his whole body do something so amazing. His hooves had started shuffling and making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail began swishing around. Sounds like he's starting to do some dancing. He threw his legs out sideways, and he swung them everywhere. And then he did a backward somersault and leapt into the air. It seems like he's starting to get a little bit more happy now. Gerald felt so wonderful, his mouth opened wide. I'm dancing! Yes, I'm dancing! I'm dancing, Gerald cried. He's so happy now. He's dancing. Then, one by one, each animal who had been at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him, quite entranced. They shouted, It's a miracle! We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we have ever seen. A lot of animals out here. Looks like some monkeys, a hyena, a turtle, a lion, elephant, and there's Gerald, the giraffe. How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald Shrimp simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head up and looked at the moon and stars above. We can all dance, he said, when we find the music that we love. Thanks for listening to my story, guys. Bye.